The palm trees say it's time to go racing at the Daytona International Speedway. NASCAR preseason thunder continues. We're closing in on the 51st running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. No shortage of fun here. Michael Waltrip and Marcos Ambrose. Glad you're with us.
Thanks. Great to be on.
Yeah, we're excited about you. Yeah, we're really excited about you guys being here today. And, Marcos, I'm going to start with you because you never know if these two Waltrip brothers get to talking with each other. We may not get an opportunity to say anything. But congratulations, number one, for finishing 10th in the Nationwide Series. But more importantly, for winning Australian Driver of the Year. I mean, last time I saw you, this hadn't been.
Year.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it's
I
pretty
guess
impressive.
my grandma and my mother have been pretty busy sitting in those votes. Yeah, a great thing for me. I've been away from Australia for 3 years, and somehow, I'm spreading the word of NASCAR, and guys are checking in and tuning in over there. And a real privilege, to be away from home and still be regarded highly down there. But
tell him about. He was talking earlier. No, there wasn't any racing on TV when he left, and what this year?
Now, yeah, it's quite an amazing story, really. The practice, qualifying, and races for Cup are going live, and then the nationwide and the truck races are going on live too. So. And within a space of 3 years.
He left over there and now all those people are tuning in. That's awesome.
Is that on Speed? Or a version of?
Sorry, there's only Speed in North America.
Oh, okay.
But it goes on free-to-air networks, and it also goes on cable TV too. So they share it around the networks and stuff, but it's really popular.
You might think, Marcos, but I think you'll probably hear their voices in Australia.
Hopefully. Are we speaking Australian?
Hey, if David Hill has anything to do with it, we will.
Because, I mean, do we sound like you?
I haven't got an accent. What are you talking about?
We have the accent, right? Michael, 2 years ago, you were about 2 or 3 weeks away from Michael Waltrip Racing rolling into Daytona for the first season in 2007. There has a lot happened in 2 years as we get ready to head into 2009.
Yeah, I like to remember, Larry, how naive I was. I thought we had our Toyotas, we had our stuff, we were ready. We were going to come to Daytona, and we were going to be competitive, and we were going to go on from Daytona and start building something really special. Well, I forgot to realize, I guess. I was showing up at Daytona to race Mr. Hendrick, Mr. Penske, Mr. Roush. These guys have been doing it for 20-some years. I had no idea. I love it.
And you were doing it with a brand-new manufacturer, too.
I love when Darryl said this to me before. He said, isn't it so wonderful not knowing what you don't know? and I didn't know anything, and I didn't know it. And now fast forward 2 years, I really feel good about where we're going, Larry. I mean, we left Miami. Ruderman was on the pole. We just got back from Texas for the tire test for Goodyear. Very fast, great test. Rodney Childers is with us now. Booty Barker. We've added so many people to our talented staff that guys like Raymond Fox Jr., Darryl, walks around in our shop, and some guys from DEI have come over. Just Frankie Kerr. I'm just so proud of where we are, and I can't wait to get started. Now, I'm a little bit more realistic. I don't plan on thinking it's just going to be easy from here on out. There's a lot that's got to happen and go right. 09 is a big year for our team. Hopefully we can have a good year.
But it's got to be, if you got the money, honeys, there's a lot of guys that got the time right now because there's some talented people that are walking the streets looking for jobs. So that's got to be good news for a company that's in pretty good shape financially that can take advantage of some of these people, particularly for your startup buddy over here who's going to need some good people. Frankie Kerr is a great guy. Y'all must work very well together because you had some pretty good runs. What short time you've been together with him. So.
Yeah, Frank is a great guy, and we're ready to go. We're one of the healthiest teams out there between the three cars. And so, people are coming to Michael Waltrip Racing now to come and work because they know it's a place to be. It's great.
Yeah. And he's your mentor, right?
Okay. I'm sure learning a lot. I'm not sure I want to
a pregnant pause? Is that what that
was? I thought it was more like him.
Steve, get us out of here.
Hey, how about this? Tomorrow, Fox and Speed will bring you the 24 hours at Daytona. Coverage on Fox begins at 3 and 4:30 on Speed. Glad you're back with us here at Daytona. A reminder, later tonight, the Toyota All-Star Showdown from the Irwindale Speedway in California. Back with Marcos Ambrose and Michael Waltrip. Michael, I want to follow up on what they said. There was so much improvement at your organization last year. How do you carry it forward? How do you build on that?
Well, just the off season has been incredible. The guys that show up, the guys that are working on Marcos's car, the improvements we've made. Steve Hallam coming in as our competition director. We've never really had someone dedicated specifically to directing our competition department. Steve's putting his arms around that. Bobby Kennedy is coming off as my crew chief. He is a car guy. He knows every part and piece in that shop and how everybody's supposed to work. He's now able to concentrate on his role. We've had a really, really good off season in preparing for 09, and I really think you'll see it on the racetrack.
Now, Marcos, you went to Homestead with the 47 car locked into the top 35. Had a rough run down there. You're out of the top 35, but officially, unofficially, with this DEI Ganassi merger going from 6 to 4, more than likely you're going to be in the top 35, and you will race in the Daytona 500.
Yeah, and it's just great news for us. JTG Doherty is a brand new startup team at the Cup level. For us to have the opportunity to come in as a guaranteed starter, I mean, it's really going to change our year. And we were working towards that ever since we knew that we were going to go Cup racing, and luckily things fell into place with MWR and Michael, and depends how he chops up the points, who takes what, but we know we're definitely going to start the first 5 races. And that changes things completely. I had a taste of that.
You lived enough of that, right?
It's nasty. I mean, I don't want to. I wouldn't give that to my worst enemy. That feeling of trying to qualify a car in on speed. But we're here. We're fully budgeted. We've got some great sponsors. We've got a great car. I'm ready to go. It's my chance to really prove or disprove what I can do out there.
What I loved about it was he showed he could do the job.
Oh,
he got that 47 car, went and run top 20, and just did a great job.
Impressed us at Indy. I mean, that was big.
But right quick, Mike, why did you go after Steve? I mean, for your competition director. I mean, this gentleman is Formula One oriented, but I mean, must be good at what he does. But why him?
Well, we got to know him through Toyota, and we didn't have anybody that could really take Toyota's information, all the knowledge, their engineering, all their support, and really try to channel that all the way down right to the tires on the car, make the car stick better. We thought he was our guy to sort of be in between Toyota and our people on the floor, showing them how he's taken all the support he's had in the past and made his cars faster. So we just thought it was a good fit.
Good luck.
Yeah, and here's the other thing that I'm finding interesting is you got Marcos. He's this Australian wow man, and now you've partnered up with Scott Speed.
Yeah, I like that dude.
I like him too.
He's got his toenails painted.